I love my little RotoZip. Just kind of slices right through that crap. Oh, don't forget safety glasses. Good thing I keep a spare pair in the back, just for moments like these. Well, I am going to probably go back inside or something and try to make that panel. Anyway. Whoa. Access panel for the win. It's kind of lopsided there. These are the type of screws I use. It's called drill screws. They're basically self-tapping screws. And I have a little helper right here, a little bitch cat. Hey, Double Buzz. Yeah, that's her name, Puss Puss. Okay. Well, pretty much what I can do is go out and test fit it. If I have enough light, maybe I'll install it tonight, but we'll see. Alrighty then. Here we are again, day 2. Getting a little too late last night, so I was losing the darkness, so I couldn't really have enough time to finish up. Of course, it's still a little tight. I'm guessing when these screws here were screwed in, it pushed this out just a little bit, so I'm going to have to grind some of this back a little bit. This part, oh wait, this part over here is kind of not snugging in a little bit, so I'm going to grind a little bit more here, and I'm going to grind a little bit down here. So let's get started and get this done. Okay, it looks like we have a much better fit now. There's kind of going to be some gapping down there where that part is, but should be okay. Yeah, it's a little bit more snug and secure, so I feel a little bit more confident. There's a seal I'm going to use. I lost it and I realized it was in my coat pocket the whole time, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it and save the trip to Fred Meyer. So anyway, I'm going to go get this bitch sealed up now. Kind of favoring silicone in this situation because it doesn't really harden. It's soft enough that way if I have to take this off again, I can just pry it. And remember, with any silicone sealant, ventilation. Oh, when working with metal tapping screws, I always have a fully charged battery, so I gotta go inside and get a new battery. Yeah, and always make sure, especially if you're not sure how long the screws you're gonna need. I just got these lengths right there, but always make sure when you're drilling, be sure you're gonna make sure you're gonna clear anything back there. That one screw there, it's clearing everything, but up here a little bit for the top screw, I have to watch out for the brake booster line, make sure I don't puncture it, but I should be okay. Oh yeah, watch out, make sure the drill don't slip. High speed isn't really necessary. Even a lower speed, it'll still do the job. That's from all the metal and stuff, the sharp metal from when getting in the hose. Let's see, there's another one. Right there. Yeah. Not pretty, but I should be able to continue now. Now that I got that to stop bleeding, I don't have any band-aids, so paper towel and piece of scotch tape had to do. And here we are. And also remember, I think it's in the 84 models, there's this is the dip I was talking about. And over on Saucy Monkey's photo, there isn't a dip, so he's able to make a perfectly flat panel there. So those of you with an 84 or maybe an 85 is going to have a little bit more difficulty. You'll probably use plenty of sealant like this. I wouldn't worry too much about it, considering the fact that you're going to have that vent, this vent here over it. You're going to have to carpet over it. And look at it this way. this panel here doesn't seal all that well anyway, so this is obviously better. I'm just now working on getting the heating vent back on. And it's a bitch considering you got the panel to work around. I accidentally covered one screw hole. It would be this one right here, but it's no big deal. This one I might have a little trouble getting to also. Or maybe not, maybe, I don't know. Check just in there. Yeah, that one might have a little difficulty, but we'll see. As long as it seals right over here, it should be fine. And we're done. Basically the only thing left is to take it for a test drive. Alright, we're doing the road test. So far so good. Of course it's still warming up anyway, but it usually takes this long to warm up anyway, just so that's a good sign that little or no coolant, preferably no coolant, is leaking. So we're just kind of gonna run up the safe way and turn around and come back. And should be at the full operating temperature by the time I hit this point right here before we turn down to the apartment complex. Look at the damage and shit that storm did. Anyway, I'll turn the camera back on after I turn around up here a little ways. It looks like we're at normal operating temperature now, and it's staying there. Just turned around the safe way. So, everything's looking good. We'll see what it looks like when we get back to the apartment. No problems yet. Don't see any steam or anything out the back, which is good. That bus just pulled out in front of me. He's probably going to do like 4 miles an hour because those buses don't really have a lot of power. Except for this one bus at the school I used to go to. Unlawful to pass when red lights flash. Tell you what, I'll flash when the yellow lights flash. Maybe not. Okay. Everything's okay. Just got off the highway and going up these hills. Usually, sometimes on a warm day, the radiator fan will kick on after coming off that highway and getting on this road here, but it's not doing that. But it's plenty cold outside, it doesn't have to do it. And this is about the point where my temperature gauge was reading 80% when I finally decided, you know what, I need to change that hose. I need to change it now. Anyway, after we stop, we're gonna open the little access panel. Not the one I made, but the access panel to the power steering and all that shit. And check to see if anything is leaking, because this is, at this temperature, the cooling system is under pressure, at least 14 psi. So this is a good time to check to make sure everything is not leaking. Well, looks good. I don't see any wet spots. I'll just see how long this will hold.